There's power in the blood, power in the blood. Would you or evil a victory win? There's wonderful power in the blood. There is power, power, wonder-working power in the blood of the Lamb. There is power, power, wonder-working power in the precious blood of the Lamb. Service for Jesus your King. There's power in the blood, power in the blood. Would you live daily his praises to sing? There's wonderful power in the blood. There is power, power, wonder-working power in the blood of the Lamb. There is power, power, wonder-working power in the precious blood of the Lamb. There is power, power, wonder-working power in the blood of the Lamb. There is power, power, wonder-working power in the precious blood of the Lamb. In the precious blood of the If I should stay, I would only be in your way, so I'll go. But I know I'll think of you each step of the way. Treat you kind, and I hope that you have all that you ever dreamed of, and I wish you joy and happiness. Oh, but above all of this, I wish you love. Daddy, I feel that I must talk to you. Are you sure this is what you want to do? Now it's not for us kids that I beg you to stay. Please don't just walk out on Mama this way. She's mothered your children. She spent her whole life trying to be a good mother and wife. Oh, and she stood by you when the rest let you down. Oh, Daddy, how can you walk out on her now? I'm your oldest daughter, my age 23. Your new love, she's even younger than me. And she's young, she's pretty, her hands soft as dew, while Mamas are withered from working for you. The Mom's not young anymore, like your new love. Your new love, she won't love you like my Mama does. You've taken her best years, so don't leave her now. Oh, Daddy, please say that you won't let us down. Oh, Daddy, please say that you won't let her down. Thank you. Well, he lived by the apple orchard in this little old orchard shack. And his name was Jackson Taylor, but we all called him Applejack. And old Applejack was loved by everyone he ever knew. And Applejack picked apples, but he picked the banjo too. Play a song for me, Applejack, Applejack, play a song for me, and I'll sing. Play a song for me, Applejack, Applejack, play a song, let your banjo ring. I'd go down to Applejack's just almost every day. We'd sit and we'd drink Applejack that old Applejack had made. Then he'd take that banjo down and then he'd ask me if I'd sing. He would play his banjo and I'd play my tambourine. You pick one with me. Play a song for me, Applejack, Applejack, play a song for me, and I'll sing. Play a song for me, Applejack, Applejack, play a song, let your banjo ring. I don't guess I'll learn to pick it. Come in there. I
want to do a song for you now that a lot of people have been asking for ever since I started doing the Dolly show. They asked me why I didn't sing the song about Jolene. Now, this is a true story for those of you that don't know. I wrote this song about 20 years ago about this woman down in Nashville who worked at the bank. She was trying to take care of my husband while I was out on the road. Well, that didn't go over too big with me. I fought that red-headed woman like a wildcat. She jerked my wig off and almost beat me to death with it. But I kept my husband. I got that sucker home and I beat the tar out of him. We got a whole bunch of red-headed women down here. As a matter of fact, Jolene looked a whole lot like you red-headed hussy. Oh, so here we go with the pitiful story of Jolene. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Oh, I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Please don't take him just because you can. Your beauty is beyond compare, with flaming locks of auburn hair, with ivory skin and eyes of emerald green. Your smile is like a breath of spring, your voice is soft like summer rain. Well, I cannot compete with you, Jolene. He talks about you in his sleep. There's nothing I can do to keep from crying when he calls your name, Jolene. Oh, but I can easily understand how you could easily take my man, but you don't know what he means to me, Jolene. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Oh, I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Please don't take him just because you can. Now you could have your choice of men, but I could never love again, 'cause he's the only one for me, Jolene. Jolene. I had to have this talk with you. My happiness depends on you, and whatever you decide you'll do, Jolene. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Oh, I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Please don't take him just because you can. Jolene, Jolene. Well, it's just not fair, Jolene. Hello, are you free tonight? I like your looks, I love your smile. And could I use you for a while? It's all wrong, but it's all right. The amber sunset glow has died. My needs are very much alive. Is it okay if I stop by? It's all wrong, but it's all right. It's all wrong, but it's all right. Just close your eyes and hold me tight, and tell me sexy loving lies. It's all wrong, but it's all right. It may be wrong if we make love, but I just need someone so much. And who knows, it might last for life. This is a story about an old man that I grew up knowing and loving in the Smoky Mountains. I guess every kid has certain people that they remember more than other people when they're growing up, but he made me always feel grown up and kind of special, and that's one of the reasons I loved him. And he's only living in my song, but I'd like to share that memory with you. Now, he lived by the apple orchard in this little old orchard shack. His real name was Jackson Taylor, but I called him Applejack. Now, old Applejack was loved by everyone he ever knew. Of course, Applejack picked apples, but he picked the banjo too. Play a song for me, Applejack, Applejack, play a song for me, and I'll sing. Play a song for me, Applejack, Applejack, play a song, let your banjo ring. I go down to Applejack's just almost every day, and we'd sit and we'd drink Applejack that old Applejack had made. And then he'd take his banjo down, and then he'd ask me if I'd sing. And he would play his banjo, and I'd play my tambourine. Play a song for me, Applejack, Applejack, play a song for me, and I'll sing. Play a song for me, Applejack, Applejack, play a song, let your banjo ring. Let's pick one. Let's pick out one. I ain't no Grandma Jones or Applejack. You probably figured that out by now. Now that's when I was just a kid, and now that I'm grown, you know all I have are these memories, 'cause old Applejack is gone. Oh, but he left me his banjo, and it always takes me back. You know, every time I play it, I still hear Applejack. Clap your hands along with her. Song for me, Applejack, Applejack, play a song for me, and I'll sing. Play a song for me, Applejack, Applejack, play a song, let your banjo ring. You're doing good, do it again. Play a song for me, Applejack, Applejack, play a song for me, and I'll sing. Play a song for me, Applejack, Applejack, play a song, let your banjo ring. Your love keeps lifting me, keeps right on lifting me higher, higher and higher. Your love keeps lifting me, keeps right on lifting me higher, higher and higher. Your love lifted me higher than I've ever been lifted before. So keep it up, feel my desires, and I'll be at your side forevermore. Your love keeps lifting me, keeps right on lifting me higher, higher and higher. Your love keeps lifting me, keeps right on lifting me higher, higher and higher. I'm so glad I found you, and I'm so proud that I am your girl. So you keep on holding my hand, and I'll be proud to say it to the world. Your love keeps lifting me, keeps right on lifting me higher, higher and higher. Your love keeps lifting me, keeps right on lifting me higher, higher and higher. I was hurt and downhearted. Disappointment was my closest friend, and then you came, hurt soon parted. It ain't never gonna show its face again. No, no.
Your love has lifted me higher, higher,
Higher and higher. Right again.
Your love has lifted me higher, 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 higher.
stormy weather and had to come back down. Well, I found new thread for my old spoon. Just because I'm blonde, don't think I'm dumb, 'cause this dumb blonde ain't nobody's fool. Oh, when you left, you thought I'd sit and you thought I'd wait and you thought I'd cry. You called me a dumb blonde. Oh, well, somehow I lived through it. And you know, if there's one thing this blonde has learned, blondes have more fun. You flew too high off of the ground. It's stormy weather and had to come back down. But I found new thread for my old spoon. Just because I'm blonde, don't think I'm dumb, 'cause this dumb blonde ain't nobody's fool. Thank you very much. Robbie?
You just can't stand to see me happy. Seems you hurt me all you can. Still I go on loving you, but I never understand all the pain of loving you. All the misery I go through, never knowing what to do. All the pain of loving you, to love and hate at the same time. The line between the two are fine. The two has bound our heart and soul so strong that I can't let you go. Oh, the pain, oh, the misery I go through, never knowing what to do. Oh, the pain of loving you. Oh, the pain of loving you. Thank you. Thank you. We'll be right back. Goes like this. May the fruit of my toil be yours, love. May the food from my soil be yours, love.
And from this moment on, may a love that is strong, that lives on and on, be yours, love. May the sons that I raise be yours, love. May the comforts I praise be yours, love.
If I ever get weak, may the love words I speak and the arms that I seek be yours, love. May the Lord's shining grace be yours, love. May the happiest face be yours, love. May the last fingertips that touch these two lips as life from these lips be yours, love.
pennies. An acre of diamonds I'd offer to you, a solid gold mansion, an airplane or two.
This whole world would be yours to have and hold if teardrops were pennies and heartaches were gold. If teardrops were pennies and heartaches were gold, I'd have all the riches my pockets would hold. I'd be oh so wealthy with treasures untold if teardrops were pennies and heartaches were gold. The tears that have fallen won't buy you a thing. The heartaches you've caused me won't pay for a ring. And the love that I wanted would not have grown cold if teardrops were pennies and heartaches were gold. If teardrops were pennies and heartaches were gold, I'd have all the riches my pockets would hold. I'd be oh so wealthy with treasures untold if teardrops were pennies and heartaches were gold.
But teardrops aren't pennies.
And heartaches aren't gold.
Softly and tenderly, Jesus is calling, calling for you and for me. See on the portals, he's waiting and watching, watching for you and for me. So why should we tarry when Jesus is pleading, pleading for you and for me? Why should we linger and heed not his mercies, mercies for you and for me? Come home, come home, ye who are weary, come home. Earnestly, tenderly, Jesus is calling, church in the wildwood. Come to the church in the dale. No spot is so dear to my childhood as the little brown church in the vale. How sweet on a clear Sunday morning to listen to the clear ringing bell. Its tones so sweetly are calling, oh, come to the church in the dale.
Oh, come, come, come.
Oh, come to the church in the wildwood. Come to the church in the dale. No spot is so dear to my childhood as the little brown church in the vale.
Oh, come, come, come.
Oh, come to the church in the wildwood. Come to the church in the dale. No spot is so dear to my childhood as the little brown church in the vale. Oh, come to the church in the wildwood.
And I call it Me and Little Andy. Late one cold and stormy night, I heard a dog barking. Then I thought I heard somebody at my door knocking. I wondered who would be outside in such an awful storm. Then I saw a little girl with a puppy in her arms. Before I could say a word, she said, "My name is Sandy, and this here is my puppy dog, and his name is Little Andy." Standing in the bitter cold in just a ragged dress, then I asked her to come in, and this is what she said. "Ain't you got no gingerbread? Ain't you got no candy? Ain't you got an extra bed for me and Little Andy?" Had a cake, a baker's man, but my mommy ran away again, and we was all alone and didn't know what we could do. I wondered if you'd let us stay with you. Giddy up, trotty horse, going to the mill. Can we stay all night? If you don't love us, no one will. I promise we won't cry. London Bridge is falling down. My daddy's drunk again in town, and we was all alone and didn't know what we could do. I wondered if you'd let us stay with you. She was just a little girl, not more than 6 or 7. That night as they slept, the angels took them both to heaven. God knew little Andy would be lonesome for her gone. Now Sandy and her puppy dog won't ever be alone. Ain't you got no gingerbread? Ain't you got no candy? Don't you got an extra bed for me and Little Andy?
Today as I was walking in the fields just down the way, I sat down on a fallen log to pass the time away. coloring book. I saw a golden ray of sunlight, a silver drop of dew, the whiteness of a floating cloud against a sky of blue, a yellow dandelion, a pretty evergreen, and some red and orange flowers growing wild along the stream. And the more I look around me, the more that I do look, the more I realize that I am viewing God's coloring book. The grayness in an old man's hair, the pink in baby's cheeks, the blackness in a stormy sky, the brown in fallen leaves, the multicolored rainbow stretched out across the sky, and the purple haze at sunset just before the night. Then I turn my face toward the sky and say a silent prayer. Though God doesn't speak to me, I see him everywhere. Yes, he is all around me, everywhere I look, and each new day is just a new page in God's coloring book. Each new day is but a new page in God's coloring book. Here you come again, just when I've begun to get myself together. You waltz right in the door, just like you've done before, and you wrap my heart round your little finger. Here you come again, just when I'm about to make it work without you. You look into my eyes and lie those pretty lies, till pretty soon I'm wondering how I came to doubt you. All you gotta do is smile and smile, and there go all my defenses. Just leave it up to you, and in a little while you're messing up my mind, filling up my senses. Here you come again, oh, and looking better than a body has a right to, and shaking me up so that all I really know is here you come again. And here I go, here I go, there they go. All you gotta do is smile and smile, and there go all my defenses. Just leave it up to you, and in a little while you're messing up my mind, filling up my senses. Here you come again, oh, and looking better than a body has a right to, and shaking me up so that all I really know is here you come again. And here I go, here I go. Here you come again, darling. Here you come again. Here you come again. Here you come again. Wonder what the name of that song is. Here you come again. Come on in, darling. I used to sit for hours as a kid, dangle my feet from an old flat bridge, seeing myself in the water below, shatter my image with the stones I throw. shatter my image with the stones I throw. A long time gone and a long time ago, when I shattered my image with the stones I throw. The world is cruel and people are cold. They shatter my image with the stones they throw. Shatter my image with the stones you throw. Well, I'm far from perfect, but I ain't all bad. It hurts me more than it makes me mad. We all do things that we don't want told. We all throw stones that we shouldn't throw. You shattered my image with the stones you throw. A long time gone and a long time ago, when I shattered my image with the stones I throw. The world is cruel and people are cold. You shatter my image with the stones you throw. Shatter my image with the stones you throw. If you live in a glass house, don't throw stones. Don't shatter my image till you look at your own. Look at your reflection in your house of glass. Don't open my closet if your own's full of trash. Stay out of my closet if your own's full of trash. A long time gone and a long time ago, when I shattered my image with the stones I throw. The world is cruel and people are cold. You shatter my image with the stones you throw. Shatter my image with the stones you throw. Shatter my image with the stones you throw. Don't shatter my image with the stones you throw. Shatter my image with the stones you throw. Don't shatter my image with the stones you throw. Oh, thank you. talking and making conversation with the new love I have found. So I asked him, would you like to be alone? And we start walking, going down the hall to my place, away 2 doors down. Yeah, 'cause 2 doors down, they're laughing and drinking and having a party. But 2 doors down, they're not aware that I'm around. Oh, but here we am, we're feeling everything but sorry. We're having our own party 2 doors down. Everybody now. Oh, 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 2 doors down. I'll be there, yeah, 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 2 doors down. Oh, 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 2 doors down. Oh, 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 2 doors down. 2 doors down. They're laughing and drinking and having a party. But 2 doors down, they're not aware that we're around. Over here we am, we're feeling everything but sorry. We're having our own party 2 doors down. That's right, we're having our own party 2 doors down. Oh boy, you folks are wearing me out. I know I pay minimum wages. Come on. Everybody that works, give me a hand. Everybody that needs to be working, give me a hand. Come on. This is your song. I tumble out of bed and I stumble to the kitchen, pour myself a cup of ambition, yawn and stretch and try to come to life. And I jump in the shower and the blood starts pumping. Out on the streets, the traffic starts jumping with folks like me on the job from 9 to 5. Working 9 to 5. What a way to make a living. Barely get by. It's all taking and no giving. They'll just use your mind, but they'll never give you credit. It's enough to drive you crazy if you let it. 9 to 5 for service and devotion. You would think that I would deserve a fair promotion. Want to move ahead, and the boss won't seem to let me. I swear sometimes that man is out to get me. They let you dream just to watch him shatter. You just step on the boss man's ladder, but you got dreams he'll never take away. You're in the same boat with a lot of your friends, waiting for the day your ship will come in. The tide's gonna turn and it's all gonna roll your way. I just know it. Working 9 to 5. What a way to make a living. It's all taking and no giving. They just use your mind, but they never give you credit. It's enough to drive you crazy. Lord, give me a safe place to land from this fall that has broken my heart, shattered my hopes, my dreams and my plans, torn my world completely apart. I know you're up there, won't you look down here? Reach out and give me your hand. If I'm gonna make it, you'll have to take it. Lord, give me a safe place to land. I've cried my heart out, I've cried my eyes out, cried out in my sleep in the night, cried out to the heavens for comfort and ease from this god-awful hurting inside. No one ever died from a broken heart, they say, and I'm not the first after all. I'll just put one tear in front of the other and hope I'll rise up from the fall. Lord, give me a safe place to land from this fall that has broken my heart, shattered my hopes, my dreams and my plans, torn my world completely apart. I know that you're up there, so won't you look down here, reach out and give me your hand. 'Cause if I'm gonna make it, you'll have to take it and give me a safe place to land. The fall is so painful, the fall hurts so deep, the fall almost shameful to be brought so low to your knees. They say there's a season, a rhyme and a reason that sorrow comes to one and all. But when it comes to you, you just pray you'll get through and hope to rise up from the fall. No one ever died from a broken heart, they say, that sorrow comes to one and all. So I'll just put one tear in front of the other and hope I land safe from the fall, the fall. Lord, let me rise up from the fall, the fall, the fall.
Thank you, Porter.
of God's treasures, true love, so rare to find. It knows no boundaries. It is gentle, it is sweet, giving and forgiving, trusting and complete. Blue skies and white clouds and yellow sunlight, and you, my darling, you are the true love of my life. I'll be true to you, my darling. I'll be true to you. I will be true blue, my darling. Ever be true blue. And I promise I will always and forever love you, and I will never be less than true blue.
It's called Me and Little Andy. Okay. Late one cold and stormy night, I heard a dog barking. Then I thought I heard somebody at my door knocking. Wondered who would be outside in such an awful storm. Then I saw a little girl with a puppy in her arms. And before I could say a word, she said, "My name is Sandy, and this here is my puppy dog. Its name is Little Andy." Standing in the bitter cold in just a ragged dress. Then I asked her to come in, and this is what she said. "Ain't you got no gingerbread? Ain't you got no candy? Ain't you got an extra bed for me and Little Andy? Had a cake, a baker's man, my mommy's ran away again, and we was all alone and didn't know what else to do. I wonder if you'd let us stay with you. Giddy up, trotty horse, going to the mill. Can we stay the night? If you don't love us, no one will. I promise we won't cry. London Bridge is falling down. My daddy's drunk again in town. We was all alone and didn't know what else to do. I wonder if you'd let us stay with you." She was just a little girl, not more than 6 or 7. And that night as they slept, the angels took them both to heaven. God knew Little Andy would be lonesome with her gone. Now Sandy and her puppy dog won't ever be alone. Ain't you got no gingerbread? Ain't you got no candy? Ain't you got an extra bed for me and Little
broken heart beats on. Yes, I know I'm only dreaming, but I'll just keep dreaming on, and I will dream about the pleasures that we shared in days gone by, and I'll remember and I'll treasure every kiss and your kind eyes, and I will dream that you still hold me in your arms as you did then, and I recall each thing you told me, hear your voice as I did when. Yes, I know I'm only dreaming, but I'll dream and I'll pretend. And I'll be waiting, and I will dream of your return. Some will say that I'm being foolish, while some will say that I'm just blind, and that I won't face what the truth is, that you are no longer mine. But I will dream you'll be returning some sweet day to the surprise, and you will say teardrops from my eyes. Oh, I know I'm only dreaming, 'cause I'll awake and be alone, and my tears will still be streaming, will still be just as gone. Yes, I know I'm only dreaming, but I'll just keep dreaming. I grew up poor and ragged, just a simple country girl. I wanted to be pretty more than anything in the world. Like Barbie or the models in the Fredericks catalog. From rags to wishes in my dreams, I could have it all. I'm just a backwoods Barbie, too much makeup, too much hair. Don't be fooled by thinking that the goods are not all there. Don't let these false eyelashes lead you to believe that I'm as shallow as I look, 'cause I run true and deep. I've always been misunderstood because of how I look. But don't judge me by the cover, 'cause I'm a real good book. So read into it what you will, but see me as I am. The way I look is just a country girl's idea of glam. Just a backwoods Barbie and a push-up bra and heels. I might look artificial, but where it counts I'm real. And I'm all dolled up and hoping for a chance to prove my worth. And even backwoods Barbies get their feelings hurt. Just a backwoods Barbie, too much makeup, too much hair. But don't be fooled by thinking that the goods are not all there. Yes, I can see where I could be misjudged upon first glance. But even backwoods Barbies deserve a second chance. I'm just a backwoods Barbie asking for a chance. Just a backwoods Barbie. Ain't I pitiful? Sun streaks across my room, and I'm waking up from another dream. 'Cause you know I'm on the road once again. It seems that all that's left behind is a chain of broken dreams. But you know I love you. You know that I love you. Oh, how I love you. You know I love you. You know that I love you. Oh, how I love you. Don't you know that I love you. You know that I love you. to the sound of the Cherokee. Ooh-ah, 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 eagles fly over Chicanahey. Sacred bird of the Cherokee, land of blue smoke calling me. Ooh-ah, 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 Chicanahey, Chicanahey. There are spirits in these hills, home of the wind and the whippoorwills. Stories carried through the years, warriors, chiefs, and the Trail of Tears. You see beauty when the blue smoke's rising. You can feel it when the eagle's flying. Every blossom, rock, and brook looking like a picture angels took. Chicanahey, ooh-ah, 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 listen to the sound of the Cherokee. Ooh-ah, 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 eagles fly over Chicanahey, Chicanahey. Every woman, man, and child that walks these hills can testify. God walks with them when they go, hovering near like a Holy Ghost. So believe in what I say when I speak of Chicanahey. Makes no difference where you roam, the land of blue smoke is your home. Singing ooh-ah, 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 listen to the sound of the Cherokee. Ooh-ah, 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 eagles fly over Chicanahey. So keep your memory locked inside, keep your dreams and hold them tight. Often think back on this day, Chicanahey, Chicanahey. Singing ooh-ah, 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 listen to the sound of the Cherokee. Ooh-ah, 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 Chicanahey, Chicanahey. Ooh-ah, 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 listen to the sound of the Cherokee. Ooh-ah, 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 Chicanahey. These are my mountains, my valleys. These are my rivers, flowing like a song. These are my people, my memories. These are my mountains. This is my There's an old church house, an old schoolhouse, an old home place down a shady lane. Conversation, playful recreation, friends and neighbors, and you know them all by name. Time for stopping, making time for family, time for washing a little dirty face, time for helping Grandpa in the garden, Grandma in the kitchen, and saying daily grace. These are my mountains, my valleys. These are my rivers, flowing like a song. These are my people, my memories. These are my mountains. This is my home. Hearts heavy, not ready to This is my home. These are my mountains, my valleys. These are my rivers flowing like a song. These are my people, my memories. These are my mountains. This is my home. These are my mountains. These are my valleys. These are my rivers flowing like a song. These are my people. These are my memories. These are my mountains. This is my home. These are my mountains, my multicolored rainbow. These are my mountains. This is my home. These are my mountains. This is my home. My heart lives in the heart of the Smokies, the great Smoky Mountains I claim as my own. And I will abide in the heart of the Smokies, mighty and magic, my people, my home. Mine is a heart that lives in these mountains. My blood flows as pure as its rivers and streams. My love blossoms free like the flowers and the trees. Its hollows and hills ever wind through my dreams. My heart lives in the heart of the Smokies, the great Smoky Mountains I claim as my own. And I will abide in the heart of the Smokies, mighty and magic, my people, my home. God lives in these hills, His light ever glows in the eyes of the people and critters that roam. I've traveled about and I swear without doubt the voice of these mountains keep calling